My name is Benjamin Avunas, the founder of YINNOH, Youth Innovation Hub, and we aim to empower young refugees and women to develop leadership and essential components of life and to help them to discover their potential and turn them into social ventures that propel them in the refugee and host communities. So far, we've been able to empower up to 245 young refugees and women who have stood up to start their own businesses, and some have created businesses for others, and some others have joined the businesses for others. So the challenge is to create jobs for themselves and create for others. With YINNOH, we have the potential to transform the community, transform the lives of refugees who have been victims of aid. Because previously, refugees have been taken as a burden to the economy, to the struggling economy in Uganda. But when we come with this initiative of training, empowering them to discover who they are and start their own ventures, it's giving them the chance to own their own life. They no longer rely on the external aid and be seen as a burden, but now they are being seen as a product. They are being seen as a beneficial to the country. Yeah, YINNOH is located in the refugee camp called Rwamwanja in the southwestern Uganda. This is a refugee camp that is currently hosting over 92,000 refugees without job opportunities, without an income generating. Yeah, we believe that entrepreneurship has the potential to transform this refugee camp into a safe place for refugees to feel home and own it. They no longer feel as refugees, but they start feeling as people with value, as people who are contributing to the country. The very important skills that we are training to our scholars that allows them to become change makers is leadership skills. For us, we believe that a leader is not someone who is appointed, but someone who is able to stand and solve a challenge for the community. So we're giving them the leadership skills and problem-solving skills to be able to see a problem into an opportunity. Yeah, the impact of our education on the lives of people, one, is to rebuild their personality. Because they came home from their own countries, some of them were maybe grew up in good families. Some of them had good jobs. Some of them were not really as marginalized as they are in the camp. But when they come in the camp, there is that mindset that comes to them that we are refugees and that is all. But our education system is helping them to shift that mindset from seeing themselves as refugees, but seeing themselves as leaders, and people can regenerate. People can still create change for themselves and transform the situations of the continent, of the world, and the places where they are staying.
I'm called Sandra Simire. I can say that I'm just a small entrepreneurship, but now I have the women-led organization, what I'm running in my community here in Rwamwanja Refugee Settlement. You know, when you are just a single parent, it is too hard to you to see how you can educate, you can provide food, education for your child. There is no money, there is no food, there is no way she can take care for their children. Don't know that we was putting together, I have trying to consult as a women, 7 women, we put the idea together. Then we are starting with counseling through GBV because we are doing prevention. Then on that, when we have collected the ideas, they said that if we get, at least we get that small money to start even like a small business. We have found when we don't have any donors, we don't have enough money, but as 7 women who are putting our effort together, we have started our, contribute 5,000 by 5,000 quickly to see how we can support those mothers. But now I have 40 women who they are single mothers who just we are trying to support in that such way. Yeah, and there I have also 20 child mothers who they are doing saving, and the 5 of them they decide to go back to school. They have shown me how I can look the solution, how I can look the problem, and how I can bring the solution. It is what I have earning here at YINNOH. He have given me a ability to work. I cannot to solve some problem, just it was because of what I have learned here at YINNOH. I'm Nures Bamongo Shada. I am working on the welfare projects, wellness-focused women. I'm 18 years old. Yeah, I came up with this project after facing some different things in the community, by myself, by the people in the community. So I came up with the project of making curves because I had that knowledge long time ago, but I didn't know how to use it. But by the time YINNOH came and taught us how to develop projects, how to develop things like skills you have. So I came up with the idea, why can't I make this and train people in the community about what I know? And maybe I'm going to earn something from that. So I came up with the project of making handcrafts. I've been doing it to support people in the community. Most people are widows. Women which are jobless, women which are their own they are responsible by themselves. Like you can find a girl is underage, but she doesn't have nothing to do. So I support her with that knowledge of handcraft so that she can maybe help herself in the future. The skills I got from from YINNOH, really promoted me. I was there with some hand skills, but I didn't know how to use them. But please, the YINNOH entrepreneurial projects, they taught me how to make a business in the skills you have. And the skills I have got something like helping other people and how to make what I know. I earn from them, they also earn from me. They earn the skills, sometimes I do earn also other skills from them, and I earn some little money.
At YINNOH, for us, it has transformed our lives. For us, we have gained knowledge and skills so that we can go in our villages and where we come from so that we can do other things that we can profit us. After studying at YINNOH, I identified the problem of lack of enough food in our community. So now I'm practicing vegetable growing, which I can manage as a person, as a youth. Thank you very much for these grateful things that you are offering. Keep that spirit, and you can transform the whole community at large. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, the vision I have for the future of the community is refugees themselves have called it as a ground opportunity, and the vision we have currently is to grow it into a self-sustained ground opportunities for refugees and hopeless people to come discover and build livelihood opportunities that benefit themselves and benefit the community as well. The most needs and where we could invest whatever investment we can get is one, to strengthen our infrastructure, because we have over 60 students, over 60 scholars, but we are only using one classroom. So some are coming in shift, which is not really good with the kind of resources we have, but also the timing also matters to deliver impactful solutions. So one, infrastructure. Secondly, the running costs, because the trainers need some upkeep, and of course also to make their life very well. Upkeep, learning materials and training materials. Most of our scholars as well come from a very far distance. So if we get any support, we can provide transportation means to our scholars, maybe a pick and drop support so that they will still continuously accessing the program and benefit from it. The third will be to strengthen the income generating, because we want at least to have a sustainable organization, and if we can strengthen our own income generating streams, it will provide us 25%, 30% of revenue, and which can contribute to sustain the community.